conclude our under-19 final, there will be an official prize giving, at which we will officially announce the winners and give them a small thank you. It is quite windy here at the Windhoek Gymnasium netball courts. It was chilly earlier in the morning, and although the sun has come out, the wind has remained. Not enough to be a nuisance, but it is still windy to an extent here at Windhoek Gymnasium. Here you can see our crowds. We have had so many visitors from so many different schools from all over the country here today in the stands supporting their favorite netball teams. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School has been one of those teams in the Capricorn Group Schools Netball League, especially in the under-17 division, that just do not give up. Win or lose, rain or shine, they will keep giving their all on the court. Windhoek Gymnasium, obviously, a school known for its sport, a school known for the red and black. So definitely an opponent to be feared on the court. But Windhoek Afrikaans Private School have really given a lot of the other teams they've faced in this league a run for their money. So let's see what they can amass against Windhoek Gymnasium. We can see our umpires getting ready there. Last minute adjustments to our court. Our crowd ready for the under 17 and under 19 final at the Capricorn Group Schools Netball League. We are just waiting for our teams to take to the court now. Our umpires are ready for action. Our teams are having a little last-minute interaction. I see balloons. Hopefully those are celebratory balloons. Preemptively. Speaks volumes that the team is all ready to celebrate before the match has even started. We are a little bit exhausted at this point in the day. And there we have playoff by Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Windhoek Gymnasium takes possession of the ball quite early in this game, right under their goal post now by their goal shooter. Windhoek Gymnasium goal shooter under their goal post, and that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek Gymnasium once again in possession of the ball. Their wing attack passing the ball along to their goal defense. Goal defense passes it along to their center to their goal shooter right under their goal post now. That is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Their second of the day, currently leading 2-0 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. That is Windhoek Afrikaans Private School giving a long shot forward right outside their goal territory now, under their goal post when our umpire intervenes. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School goal attack, passing the ball to their goal shooter, and that is a beautiful goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Windhoek Gymnasium still leading at 2-1 when they commence from their centre onto their wing attack. Their wing attack hands over to their goal defence, passing to their wing attack right onto their goal shooter. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium, now leading 3-1 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School, just a minute and a half into this match. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School takes possession from their own third line. Windhoek Gymnasium able to intercept by their goalkeeper, sending it on to their goal defence. Goal defence to wing attack to their goal shooter. And they hand over to Windhoek Afrikaans Private School at the instruction of our umpire. That is Gymnasium able to intercept, passing from their centre to their wing attack to their goal shooter. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. They are now leading 4-1 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School 2 minutes into the match. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School enjoys an advantage there from their own third line, passing it to their centre. Centre on to their goal attack to their goal shooter, back to their goal shooter, and that is a goal. Not a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. They try again for that goal. This time it is a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Windhoek Gymnasium now only 2 goals ahead at 4-2 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Commence from the centre. Long shot there for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Our umpire has intervened there. That is contact. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School centre, passing the ball right into their goal territory, into the hands of their goal shooter. That is a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Only 1 goal down now. Windhoek Gymnasium passing from the centre to their wing attack to their goal shooter right under their goal post. That is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School centre playing slightly back now before they give a long shot forward over their own third line, right in their goal territory now. Onto their centre, right onto their goal shooter. They are forced to hand over, says our umpire. Windhoek Gymnasium goalkeeper begins the process for Windhoek Gymnasium. Now their goal defence, passes it onto their wing defence to their goal shooter. That is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek Gymnasium leading 5-3 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Their goal defence takes possession, passing to their centre to goal attack to goal shooter under their goal post. That is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium, now leading 7-3 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. We are almost halfway into our first quarter. Currently we are at 6-3 in favour of Windhoek Gymnasium against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School centre, passing on to their goal shooter right in their goal territory. Unfortunately not a goal. Windhoek Gymnasium goalkeeper able to intercept, passing on to their wing defence to goal defence right onto their wing attack to goal attack to goal shooter, who misses that ball by a margin, and that is Windhoek Gymnasium centre who saves that one when our umpire calls for obstruction. Windhoek Gymnasium under their goal post now by the hands of their goal shooter, passing it right out to their wing attack. And their goal attack takes possession, passing to their goal shooter. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Currently they are leading at 7-3 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School, playing off from the centre to their goal attack to their wing defence to what would have been their wing attack if Windhoek Afrikaans Private School hadn't tried to intervene. That is ball offside. Windhoek Gymnasium wing attack takes possession from the sideline, passing to their goal attack looking for an opportunity hopes to pass it to their goal shooter. Their centre saves that missed pass, and they send it back to their goal shooter. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School takes possession, gives a pass. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School now over their own third line. As they bring it even closer at the instruction of the umpire, and that is a ball over the back line. Windhoek Gymnasium wing defense passing on to their goal attack to their wing attack to their goal shooter under their goal post now. Unfortunately not a goal, they try again. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. They are now leading 9-3 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School looking to get over their third line, and that is a stray ball over the back line. Windhoek Gymnasium takes possession from Windhoek Afrikaans Private School's back line, passing goalkeeper to goal defense to goalkeeper. And we have missed a ball there. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School takes possession of that flyaway ball. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School now needing to get into their goal territory, under their goal post now by the hands of their goal shooter. That is a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Windhoek Gymnasium, however, still leading at 9-4 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. That is Windhoek Gymnasium centre passing on to their wing attack, giving a long shot forward right into their goal territory. We have a little bit of a battle for that ball. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School takes possession at the instruction of the umpire. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School now needing to get over their own third line, looking to get into their goal territory now, on the edge of their goal territory. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School goal attack, passing the ball onto their goal shooter. And that is a beautiful goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. They are only 3 goals down against Windhoek Gymnasium. No goal, declared our umpire, which means we continue. Gymnasium has since intercepted the ball. That is the centre to the wing defence. Wing defence to our wing attack to goal attack to the wing attack to the goal shooter, and it is over the back line. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School takes possession from Gymnasium's back line. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School now over their third line, right in their goal territory, just where they need to be. Unfortunately not a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School there. Again, unfortunately not a goal for them. And that is Windhoek Gymnasium giving a long pass over Windhoek Afrikaans Private School's third line. Still in possession of the ball, right in their goal territory. Their goal shooter aims for a goal, and that is a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School, now leading at 10-4 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. That is Windhoek Gymnasium goal defense who takes possession of the ball, passing it on to her teammates right in their goal territory. That quick sudden death pass once again that we are seeing there. That is another goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. They are now leading at 11-4 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. There's Windhoek Gymnasium centre once again passing right onto their goal shooter in their goal territory. That is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium, now leading 12-4 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School commencing from the centre when our umpire calls us to WAP's third line. Long shot there for WAP, right into their goal territory by one more move under their goal post. Unfortunately not a goal for WAP. They do try again. And that is a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Gymnasium commencing from the centre when we call the end of our first quarter. Thank you so much for joining me on NTV and the MyZone Facebook platform. We will be right back with the rest of the Under-17 final after the short ad break.
Bank like never before, whenever you want, wherever you want. Experience unstoppable banking with the Bank Windhoek mobile app. Game-changing convenience right in the palm of your hand. app with us today by downloading the Bank Windhoek mobile app from your app store. Self-register with your Visa card and open a world of features designed to enhance your banking experience. Unstoppable banking awaits you. Protect yourself against fraud. Never share your PIN. Bank Windhoek, a member of Capricorn Group.
We have 1 minute before the second quarter between Windhoek Gymnasium and Windhoek Afrikaans Private School in the final of the Under-17 division for the Capricorn Group Schools Netball League begins. Currently, Windhoek Gymnasium is leading at 12-5 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. It is a sunny day here at the Windhoek Gymnasium netball courts and a fantastic day to end off the league. We have just under 30 seconds before we commence. And that is the beginning of our second quarter. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School in possession there, giving a long pass forward, saving it right on the edge. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School looking to get into their goal territory, find their footing there. That is Windhoek Afrikaans Private School by their goal attack right under their goal post. Unfortunately, not a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Windhoek Gymnasium able to intercept, moving over Windhoek Afrikaans Private School's third line. That is a long shot for Windhoek Gymnasium right over their third line now, looking to get into their goal territory. On the edge of their goal territory by their goal shooter. That is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium, now leading at 13-5 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. That is Windhoek Afrikaans Private School in possession of the ball, looking to get into their end of the court right now. Under their goal post, that is Windhoek Afrikaans Private School, unable to secure a goal on their first try. Windhoek Gymnasium takes possession, sending the ball to their goal defense, passing it right along, and that is offside. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School passing the ball, and that is stepping, says our umpire. That is Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School very nearly steals that ball, but it is offside. Windhoek Gymnasium wing defense takes possession, looking for an opportunity to pass that ball along, and it is once again offside as they try to pass through their goal defense. That is a Windhoek Gymnasium wing attack, passing right onto their goal shooter under their goal post. That is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium, now leading at 14-5 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School, who commence from the center over their own third line now, looking to get into their goal territory. They need to play it back out to wait out the defense. Right in their goal territory, Windhoek Gymnasium is able to intercept Windhoek Afrikaans Private School's ball. That is Windhoek Gymnasium still in possession of the ball, looking to get into their own goal territory now, under their goal post. That is the goal for Windhoek Gymnasium, now leading at 15-5 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. We are about 2.5 minutes into our second quarter here at the Windhoek Gymnasium netball court. That is Windhoek Gymnasium once again under the goal post, and that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School commencing from the center. That is Windhoek Afrikaans Private School in possession of the ball right under their goal post, now playing it slightly back to their center so they can find their feet in their goal territory. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School looking up their goal post. That is the goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Windhoek Gymnasium, however, still leading at 15-6 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. That is Windhoek Gymnasium center playing the ball slightly back before they can continue to move forward, sending it on to their wing attack, to their goal attack, hands over to their center, to their goal shooter under their goal post. Now they hand it back to their center and once again back to their goal shooter. Looking up at their goal post, that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium, now leading 17-6 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. We are approaching the middle of our second quarter. That is Windhoek Gymnasium once again under their goal post, unfortunately unable to secure a goal. They pass it along to their goal shooter once again, who passes it to their goal attack under their goal post, and that is a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Gymnasium commencing from the center. WAP able to intercept. And Gymnasium hoping to intercept that WAP ball that they have under their goal post. WAP under their goal post, unfortunately not a goal. That is Windhoek Gymnasium goalkeeper passing it right along to the sideline, now playing it along the sideline, having to move in to get to their goal territory. That is Windhoek Gymnasium wing attack with the ball in hand when she has to go over to the wing defense right outside their goal territory now, and then under their goal post. That is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. They are now leading 19-6 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. WAP commencing from the center, looking to get over their third line, and they fumble that ball. Gymnasium takes possession now, looking to get over their own third line. That is Gymnasium goal attack, giving a long pass right into the hands of their goal shooter, and that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. They are now leading 20-6 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. That is Gymnasium from the center, forced to hand over to Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Goal defense gives a long shot forward there for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Opportunities are growing scarce for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School, but they make it over their third line. That is Gymnasium taking possession. Now over WAP's third line, over their own third line. That is offside. That is Gymnasium passing the ball back in, but that is offside. Gymnasium under their goal post, and that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. WAP commencing from the center. WAP under their goal post now. That is a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Windhoek Gymnasium center looking for an opportunity. She plays it back, and that is offside. Windhoek Gymnasium wing defense takes possession, passing it on to their goal defense. Goal defense looking for an opportunity, finds it in a wing attack, right onto their goal territory, under their goal post. That is a goal by Windhoek Gymnasium's goal shooter. They are now leading at 22-7 as we draw our second quarter to a close. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School commencing from the center when they are called to their own third line. And they play it right to the outside of their goal territory, back and forth there for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. And they end up at their own back line, playing back in their center, passing the ball to their goal shooter to their goal attack, under their goal post now. That is a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Gymnasium commencing from the center to the wing attack, passing it forward right under their goal territory now. That is Gymnasium. Unable to secure a goal. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School able to intercept, passing it back now. No hands to catch that ball. And that is Windhoek Afrikaans Private School goalkeeper passing the ball right along to their center. And we are called back. That is Gymnasium wing defense taking possession there, passing to their center to their goal shooter. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School commencing from the center, looking to get into their own territory now. That is Windhoek Afrikaans Private School passing back out of their goal territory to their center, from their center to their goal shooter. And that is a goal for Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Gymnasium commencing from the center when our umpire calls us back. That is Windhoek Afrikaans Private School taking possession. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School passing the ball from their back line there when we reach the end of our second quarter. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be right back with the final two quarters after this ad break.
For Stadio, a qualification isn't just a qualification. It represents our vision of a nation empowered. Equip yourself for the world of work with one of Africa's leading distance learning experts. With more than 20 distance learning degrees, diplomas, and higher certificates, you can join a higher education institution that's industry aligned and affordable. Apply now for a quality distance learning qualification at Stadio. A new vision in higher education.
Taking care of children can be one of the busiest jobs in the world. That's why CrècheGuard is here to give you a little help along the way. Start the day with CrècheGuard's immune syrup to help build a strong immune system. CrècheGuard also offers other tasty supplements, such as omega-3 chews to support brain development. And for healthy little tummies, look for CrècheGuard's range of probiotics that come in drops, sprays, and delicious choc bars. Trust in CrècheGuard every day for healthy little bodies and developing minds.
Muscle and joint pain should not be the reason you can't perform at your best.
Norflex Gel.
It also shouldn't be the reason you miss that important deadline.
Norflex Gel.
Or miss those precious moments that matter the most.
Norflex Gel.
Norflex Gel penetrates through the skin, numbing the area and relieving pain and inflammation. Norflex Gel is now available in the pharmacy aisle and in supermarkets. New Norflex Gel Fort is available for stronger anti-inflammatory action.
Beat the pain with Norflex Gel.
We are back at the Capricorn Group Schools Netball League with a packed stadium here at the Capricorn Group Schools Netball League. Currently we have Windhoek Afrikaans Private School versus Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek Gymnasium at halftime leading 23-9. Here you can see our halftime scores. Windhoek Gymnasium leading 23-9 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School in the under-17 final of the Capricorn Group Schools Netball League. After this follows the under-19 final, the final match in the Capricorn Group Schools Netball League, before we call it to an end, and then we have a prize giving to officially award the best of our teams. We have about 30 seconds before we commence. We have 1 minute before we commence. Thirty seconds now. That is Windhoek Afrikaans Private School to commence. And that is the Capricorn Group Schools Netball League back up and running after halftime. Windhoek Gymnasium able to intercept WAP's ball. They pass it on to their center, sending it along the sideline right in their goal territory now, right under their goal post. Their goal shooter aims for a goal. She overshoots it. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School takes possession. That is Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball, sending it from their center to their goal defense to their wing attack, who is unable to save it before it goes offside. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School taking possession from the sideline. They're giving it a long shot. Gymnasium able to intercept, turning back toward their end of the court. Now under their goal post in one swift motion. That is Gymnasium with a goal. Now they are leading 24-9 against Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. That is Windhoek Gymnasium's goal attack to their wing attack to their goal shooter right under their goal post. That is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek Gymnasium commencing from the center. They're playing it back. Now right outside their goal territory, Windhoek Gymnasium hands over to Windhoek. Windhoek Gymnasium intercepts, now in possession of the ball. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School commencing a ball that was offside.